Welcome to the Weird and the Weary. I'm Jason. With me I got, as always, Kevin.
Hello.
And Lee Noble.
Hola.
And today we're here to talk to you about wasteful spending. And, you know, we all do it. Personally, I spend things frivolously all the time. I buy way too many games. All the games, I need them all, you know.
Do you at least play them?
10% of them. At least 10%.
It's pretty solid. Better than my Steam library.
Well, he's building a nice library for the future, for when he has the time to do it.
Or when I pass it on in my will. Because it'll be worth, well, nothing monetarily, but it'll be worth something to somebody who likes games. Maybe grandchild. I don't know.
Yeah, your board game collection's off the chain.
But, no, I'm talking about how we've all interacted with the government on some level. And we become pretty aware of how slow and convoluted some of the processes can be. But it seems like whenever there's suggestions to improve things, the response always comes back that it isn't in the budget. So, what are some projects that are actually managed to get funded over the years? Well, that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about some weird, wasteful spending that governments have done.
That sounds fun.
It does.
I think we could put the fun in funding.
Oh, now we're getting lively here.
Yeah, but they also put the FU and what the fuck.
That's true. And the ta-ta and your money in taxes. So, you know, like
Nice.
No, that was a bad one.
Yeah, well, I was just going to let it slide, but yeah, it sucked.
Yeah, you can edit it out, but probably not.
Slide
leave
your
that
ass
one.
out that seat. Next.
Ooh.
Thanks for the audition, Jason.
Well, you know, I got things to fall back on. I got that newspaper I'm writing all by myself.
All right, you passed. That was great control. Continue.
So, I mean, I guess it's pretty safe to say that a lot of folks, you know, for instance, know about the dangers of smoking.
Yeah, I mean, I've pretty much heard all my life that it's bad.
Right.
Smoking's bad.
Smoking's bad. You know, kills you slowly. Makes your teeth yellow. Smell stale all the time,
Yeah.
I guess. You know, unless you smoke, you don't smell that shit. You're like,
Smart.
smell great.
Best way to smell good to yourself.
Onions smell awesome, okay?
Yeah.
I can't smell them,
What's
but...
that garlic smell?
I'm spooked by vampires.
Garbage smell.
But our American government, they don't want us to smoke. They don't want us to die. You know, they don't want us to die. They want us to be healthy. They want us to keep...
Just so we pay our taxes longer, right?
Well, if that's you want to look at it, that's, you know, the American way. Yeah, death and taxes, right?
Nice,
right?
yeah.
That's the way it goes.
Well, without people, you have no GDP and GNP.
And PNC used to be a grocery store.
PNC.
Yeah.
There was another one. What was the fuck? Anyway, I can't remember.
It's Piggly Wiggly.
Oh, Piggly Wiggly. That's still a store.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's just that one.
Oh, Piggly Wiggly.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
Welcome to the South.
You didn't bring me back a Piggly Wiggly bag?
Nah.
I
went...
You know, my plastic bag collection is missing. Just a Piggly Wiggly bag.
I had no idea.
Well, now you do, but it's too late.
Well, I
I'm
guess...
sorry. I had to walk the dog and I had to pick it up. It was the first thing I grabbed. I didn't know it was sentimental. You can't have it with the rest of the other bags. All the fucking plain bags. I happened to grab the nice one.
Look, when I want to go out, I usually take my local grocery store bag,
Right.
put it right on, and go out. You know, it looks great. It's it could be an undershirt.
Ooh.
It could be you know, something to keep your head dry.
Yep.
Yeah, especially in torrential downpours.
Yeah,
Sure.
But PW bags I hear are like the best in the country. But enough about that because I'm a little perturbed.
What are you mad about? Tell me about it.
Well, I think that, you know, over the years that the National Institute of Health has really just kind of thrown money at things that make no sense.
I've heard this about them.
And, you know, they want to stop smoking, so how do you think they do that? Well,
Spending money.
yes.
What?
Spending money on a secret.
So throwing money at mad money. At
Mad money.
secrets.
Yeah.
And
Makes no
you know
sense.
what the secret is to stop smoking?
What is it? Tell me.
Hipsters.
The millennials.
The millennials.
They're going to save us all.
No, there could be some hipsters that are a little above that range, but they're not going to tell you that because they were there first.
Oh, proto-hip. Okay.
I like that. There were hipsters before hipsters were cool.
Oh, totally. You know the hipsters, the microbrew. Good stuff.
But then you have the ones that were the original hipsters.
Okay.
Like around, the beatnik era.
Sure.
These are the reborn ones. Yeah.
Just less prolific.
So they're like, yeah, we were the original hipsters, baby. Yeah, we were the ones that invented snapping fingers instead of clapping.
I read On the Road. I did some Benzedrine. I drove to Mexico and smoked weed.
Me and Jackie Boy, yeah, we were tight. We were tighter than Marilyn Monroe used to be.
Ooh.
But yeah, those guys, guys that wax their mustaches.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Twist them up.
Twist those things right up.
Keep it tight, You don't want that thing flopping around. You want everybody to see it.
So those are the same ones that put the damsels in distress on the tracks. They put them across, tie them down.
Yeah, see? Yeah.
Right, that's how they
Top
started.
hat.
That's how they started because they were so oppressed because they were different. They had to steal women, put them on train tracks, and hope the Canadian Mountie would save them. But Snidely Whiplash was a trendsetter. He was.
Sounds like the original incel.
And he galloped
He
down.
was.
He galloped
was.
down.
Except he acted out violently.
Who did?
Snidely Whiplash. He was an incel. He was always celibate. He tried to take Dudley Do-Right's girl, Penny, right? Was that her name? I don't know. I'm going way back here.
I remember her. Penny and the Jets. Yeah.
I remember.
Well, we're going to like a different dimension. So
I remember Josie and the Pussycats.
Well, see,
We talking the live action movie?
No,
Oh.
the cartoon. Cartoon used to be on. It was a Hanna-Barbera.
A true
cartoon.
hipster would have watched the Hanna-Barbera cartoon.
Right.
Maybe even have a couple vinyl records of Josie and the Pussycats.
Well, if you were...
45s.
How did that go?
I have no
Josie and the Pussycats.
Isn't that how all those 70s cartoons went? Like Scooby-Doo.
It all blended into one. It's just one big blur. Snort.
Don't sing, if it is a song, don't sing too much.
Gummy
Cut that
bears.
out, but they'll copyright that on iTunes. No,
Oh shit! Really? That's
no,
crazy.
I don't know. I think
They'll
it's
get
just
you.
actual real music, but you can slice this out. But yeah, but those hipsters, those very same hipsters, are the ones that are the link to quitting smoking. And
That makes sense. They're always smoking their own cigarettes. Just roll them up like little...
right, and that takes time. And who really wants to do that? Who wants to stop and have to pull out your pack and your little leaf and
Right.
go up against a garbage can, and like roll your smoke.
And then
Because you don't one at a time. You don't roll a whole bunch of smokes.
No, that's what the man does.
Right. Like I take my time. I don't need to have 20 Class A's. I can have Class Me's.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
you said the man, right?
Yeah.
The man. So what would the progeny of the man be like? Like, say, the boy,
Yeah.
and then the girl,
The youth.
and then the women, and then the woman.
Yes.
Yeah, what would that be like? You know what I mean? You know,
The
how, like,
family.
what would it be like? How would the boy be? Would he be like
The lineage.
over? Yeah, what would the lineage be like? Would the boy be in the bathroom there selling joints to motherfuckers and then narking on them later?
Yes, that's exactly it. He sells...
Threatening to narc on them?
Yeah, he sells it to him and then he immediately tattles on him. And then when they're like getting beat up, he just grabs it and runs off so he can sell it to somebody else.
Yeah, see.
And that's how hipsters operate. That's how that's how trends get started. And that's what the National Institute of Health believed, that they were the trendsetters. And around 2011, they started a big campaign. Really cool people, just not smoking and, doing like weird little concerts and, kind of.
Yeah, anti-smoking concerts.
Right. Like,
Nice.
that sounds
That's
like
my
a lot
jam.
of fun. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey everybody, thanks for coming out tonight. This is our air campaign concert against smoking. Everyone breathe.
Who's smoking? I smell it. I smell it.
I'm telling the police.
You smell like backwoods, you lying cunt.
Telling the tobacco police. Whoop, whoop. That's the band, the Tobacco
Nice.
Police.
Oh, I love that.
Here comes Thomas Jane and Clifton
Don't
Collins.
smoke so close to me.
Oh, that's you. See, you could have worked for them.
I can smell your funky.
Now, this isn't new because when I was a kid, they did a lot of anti-smoking campaigns in California.
Okay.
Because nobody really smokes in California. You know, only like visitors and transplants really smoke.
Sure.
You
They
know?
get nervous about wildfires. That makes sense.
Oh
Yeah, I
well,
was gonna
yeah,
say
that's
yeah.
one aspect, and you know, in health, it's gross.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, you know, I smoke, and it's probably not. It's not a wise choice.
Jason.
I got patches. They're sitting there on my desk. But you know, it's. But there was campaigns. And this is like early '90s, like and, you know, so there were white ones and black ones, and the one I remember for African Americans though was a rap song, and one of the main lyrics was used to make us pick it. Now you want us to smoke it. Yeah, right. You must be joking. And I was like, wow, that is... I mean, I was like 11 years old, 12 years old. I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, that is fucking deep. Holy shit. You used to make us pick it. Now you want us to smoke it. And like, it's a bunch of like the background dancers, backup dancers, stomping cigarettes and shit. The cigarettes are fucking raining down, not on the rapper. He's up in front, fucking, you know, emceeing his shit. But yeah, the backup dancers are stomping smokes as they're raining down. I'm not making this up. This is a real fucking thing. This was the ad campaign for anti-smoking for African Americans in California.
You made us pick it.
Now you want us to smoke it. Yeah, right. You must be joking. You must be joking. That's how the
Did it do a
commercial
sick
ended.
little echo?
Yeah, it did. That was
Oh,
how
I
the commercial
love that.
ended, yeah. And just that sentence, like, made me, you know, and that was so impactful and deep, you know, like, but it didn't work.
Yeah, I was going to say, is that when you decided to start smoking?
Like, maybe 2 years later. Yeah.
Ah, cool.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah.
gotcha.
I could see people listening at, man, this song is dope as they light a cigarette.
Yeah, it'd be a bunch of white kids looking at so you make us pick it, now you want us to smoke it? You know, like,
I can imagine their parents looking at them like, Jesus Christ, Johnny, what the fuck do we have to do?
I swear to God, Jonathan.
You're such a piece of shit.
Jonathan Albert Smithson, you are not...
A Smithson. You're acting more like a Smith & Wesson.
Oh, shit, that's gang related.
My dear.
So, yeah, they...
You don't get it? He's acting like a pistol. He's a little pistol. So many explosives.
So, like, you know, it wasn't a new thing. I don't remember any anti-smoking concerts being a kid, but yeah, so they used to fill up, you know, like establishments with
All that anti-smoking.
anti.
Okay, wait. So at these concerts, if somebody plays a really cool song, they're not going to be like, all right, everybody, let me see those lighters up in the air right now. Nobody's got them.
Yeah, you shouldn't have one. What? Or unless you're like really into incense, you have your travel cone. No, you're fucking smoking.
Everybody pull out your sage.
Just wave it around. Waft it. Waft it at me.
Everybody get out your glow sticks.
But no, they instead of actually asking for us, you know, the what is it, a sea full of lighters? What was that song by
Sky full of lighters.
Sky full of lighters? All right, so instead of a sky full of lighters, no, they did things
A
to
school
replace.
full of fighters?
Nope, they did things to replace smoke breaks. So they would do sweet mustache stylings.
Ooh, style that sweet mustache.
Because, yeah, everyone there has a fucking mustache, right? Like, man, I really don't want to smoke. That's why I have a mustache. That shit ain't getting yellowed at the end, you know? I'm not
Nice.
going to look like that. No, I'm not going to look like a homeless Santa Claus. No. No smoking. Or, you know, listen to music no one else has ever heard of. Let's listen to some new stuff.
Ooh,
You never heard of this before.
They probably appeal to them by getting no-name bands
Right.
to
And
play these concerts.
you know, I wonder if they're anti-tobacco songs. They're like, fuck the leaf, fuck the leaf.
Hey, I've got this CD. There's this group. They played this music in their sleep. They don't even know what it sounds like yet. I have the copy. They want me to listen to it first and evaluate whether it's worth listening to.
Wow, that sounds amazing.
It is amazing.
How did you get such an honor?
I took it from. They didn't know it. They were sleeping.
You sound like the Niederdietsen, sir.
The Niederdietsen returns so soon. Now, how well do you think this worked with trying to learn some millennial hipsters to quit smoking by listening to new music funded by anti-tobacco? How do you think that went?
I've never seen a cigarette in the last 5 years, so I think it definitely worked, right?
Oh, so you went to a few of these?
Oh, yeah.
Did you style your mustache?
That's where I get all my sick mustache tips.
Shit, man. So you went to a lot of these.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, it didn't work.
Oh,
it didn't
no.
Work. No, it didn't work at all. Just getting trendsetters to say, hey, smoking's not good, man.
Yeah.
Like, don't smoke, twirl your mustache. No, that shit doesn't...
It didn't catch on, huh?
No. Most people are like, I can't really grow a mustache. It makes me nervous. I gotta smoke.
My mother says I have a weak face. I can't support hair.
Right. That's why, you gotta hide that weak chin, and yeah. So, and you got that chance to burn that shit off with your smoking, so there's a little, adventure.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you'd be like a flame artist or something. I don't know what they call it.
Flame on!
It's called millennial hot potato.
So they tried to change it. They tried to make it a little more appealing by saying that it supported social justice to not smoke. Okay, so you don't smoke, you support social justice, which is a big thing because you're fighting the man.
Yeah.
So down
Smart.
with the man.
Yeah.
You don't want to fucking go with the man. You don't want to smoke with the man. No.
Or the man's children.
Definitely not, because that's where the man's children comes from, is smokers.
Yep, everybody knows that. Also, his children are fucking bitches.
And, yeah, they spent about $6 million over a course of 5 years, or 4 years. And, of course, funding started to dwindle because this shit wasn't working. It's just a shill, It's like nobody's going to buy into a bunch of dudes like, hey, I just got back from the coffee shop, did my mustache up, didn't even get one drop in it. This new wax is great. Don't smoke. I don't know.
I believe it. Yo, at my work, we go out on non-smoking breaks.
Oh, shit. Wow. That's the thing?
Oh, definitely. We go, you take the elevator down, you twirl each other's mustaches in the elevator before you get down. You got to make sure you're looking fly for the honeys.
Oh, wow. When do you guys go on break? Because I might meet you up, because I need some twirling of the mustache.
It's every 15 minutes. The wax isn't very good.
Ah, yeah. It
doesn't hold.
Well, there is some better stuff, like glue. There's some glues you can use, polymers. We'll talk about that.
Okay.
We'll talk about that.
Hit me up with that Homer.
So, yeah, I mean, whether it's successful or not, we'll leave it for you guys to decide, because I don't know. How many hipsters do you see smoking with their coffee? I don't know. Maybe. Some. Their mustaches must look fucking like shit if they didn't go to these concerts, though, like to twirl your mustache during smoke breaks.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing this again with the vaping.
Oh, yeah.
Well, actually, maybe even not, because I think vaping just got legislated out.
Did it really?
Yeah. I think I don't think you can buy.
I'm out of the loop.
Yeah, I don't think you can buy the Juuls or the.
Oh no! I heard all the kids were up in
Juuls pulled them out. Juuls pulled all their stuff from retail stores and gas stations.
So they're gone.
Wow.
So you can only order it online.
Oh my god, the demand must be huge.
And it's like age verification stuff and all that. So yeah,
21, right?
Because they were going to regulate, so they're like, you know what? We're pulling from the stores. Yeah, 21.
Hopefully it's better
the new age for cigarettes, 21.
The National Institute of Health, I heard they're also putting their money towards way more useful things besides hipster non-smoking parties.
Well, I would hope so. I mean, being the National Institute of Health, you would think it would encompass more than mustache twiddling.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And smoking.
Yeah, there's a lot cooler stuff to spend money on.
I don't think so, but go ahead. Tell us. Try and trump that one, huh? Let's see it.
Oh, try to trump that one. All right.
I'll
What about
sell that for $1.
you sell it for $1? Well, I'd buy that for $1.
All right, sold.
All right. Well, that was a good deal. They're up to way cooler stuff, like checking out Japanese quail and their cocaine habits.
Now, Japanese
Boom.
quail, native to only Japan?
Presumably, the name is Japanese quail.
So Japanese quail, cocaine habits.
Bingo.
Now, as far as I know, cocaine doesn't grow on our continent. In North America. Mm-hmm. Sorry.
The coca leaf, you mean?
The coca leaf, right? We don't have the right climate. Japan, I don't believe, has the right climate for the coca leaf. So anyway, how do these quail find...
I don't see what you're getting at, sir.
I'm just like, was there like one time where like a family of Japanese quail got into a drug stash, and just fucking pecked out the eyes of like every offending bird?
No.
Okay.
It wasn't pecking out the eyes.
Oh,
yeah.
it was pecking out the pecker?
Yes, bingo.
Oh, so they became little woodpeckers, kind of.
Bingo.
Ah.
They found out that when these Japanese quail are doing cocaine, as everyone knows, they get super horny.
Oh, yeah, well, cocaine is, an aphrodisiac, amongst other things.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
That's what I've heard. That's what some guy said.
Mm-hmm. Japanese quail, they have, I guess, some sort of similar sexual habits to humans, so researchers decided that we should investigate them, see what happens when they do some cocaine.
Right, because who doesn't like to learn about fucking?
Yeah.
I like to learn about fucking.
Right, but I guess people get weird.
I have a question to ask.
I have an answer. I don't know. We'll see.
Was this a recent study?
This was like 2010 to 2015.
Do you think they were inspired by John C. Lilly, someone we spoke about in previous episodes?
No, I don't think Lily was more into, the cerebral stuff, not into like the other stuff, like sex stuff. He wanted to know if there was any way to connect. So no, I don't think so.
Yeah, I could see where you're going. It's like more brain stuff.
Right.
These guys just want to know if they get down and dirty.
Right, like we do.
Yeah.
Well, near the end of John Lilly's experiments.
That show was flying off the rails. Who knows what was
it
going
wasn't
on?
science anymore.
The Japanese quail, they mate for fun. That's one of the things they do.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So
They
it's
mate
one of the
for
few animals that they
Samesies.
mate for fun. Yeah. I mean,
Why not? Why the fuck not? Why shouldn't animals?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're like, look, we can do what the fuck we want.
Yeah, same.
We don't have to go by social norms.
Exactly. That's why I do coke, too.
Why the fuck are they wearing clothes? You
if I want
prudes.
to fuck with coke, I'll just fuck with coke.
Yo, me and quails, you gotta get off our dicks.
Literally. That's where my snow cap is.
Here. Get this shit off my beak. Come here.
Oh man.
Give me your bird pussy.
I mean, like, how do you give a Japanese quail coke? Like,
Yeah.
just pecks at it.
Oh, that sounds
Very
awful.
carefully.
As soon as it's in there, just...
It's like it ingested like a hamster with those little the water, with the little balls.
Oh,
and
yeah.
They push this up and just coke every time they push it away.
Or the
coke.
perpetual water woodpecker thing.
Oh, yeah. Where it, like, dips down and
Yeah.
it gets hydrated. Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Like in Darkman, the one that blew up his lab.
Oh
So,
yeah.
haven't seen that, have you?
I actually did see
You've
part
seen-
of that movie.
Okay, so you remember that's how they blew up the
Yep,
lab
yep,
with his
I want the elephant. Give me the fucking elephant.
breaks his arm. Good shit.
Yep, good shit.
Okay, so yeah, we've established that getting down with cocaine is I'm not saying go do cocaine when you want to get down or at all, but yeah, it helps
Right.
aid getting down.
Right. Definitely does.
Okay.
So, Institute of Health, they took $500,000, they threw it in the air and said, let's get some fucking coke. These birds are gonna fuck. Alright. Spoiler alert, yes. If you give quail cocaine, they will indeed fuck.
I mean, yeah, okay. So I just still want to know how you give them the coke. Do you put it on the bird seed? Do you just kind of?
I believe they were actually injecting them with a little solution of like cocaine mixed with stuff.
Well, that sounds even more
Little
fun. Just
cocktail.
direct approach.
Yep, a little cocktail for the cock there.
And then how much this cocktail went to the people doing the research? Because it just sounds like somebody wanted a coke party.
No way.
Hey, Jules, I got an idea, man. Yeah, sex for the birds. Yeah,
Sex for the birds.
We're gonna make them. You know how like right now we're high. We're gonna take these birds. We're gonna see if they can get really high. And see if they just fuck. They fuck like it's a goddamn orgy. And you hear that music.
It's Dr. Zola. I can put it in the lactated ringers.
Oh, Dr. Zola, the rock and roller.
Twiddle my mustache, twiddle my mustache. Yeah, and that's how you have a coke party with quails.
Wow, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what? I mean, everybody's talking about the birds and the bees, so they just need to find out if the birds get down like that.
Hell yeah.
The birds definitely get down.
And the thing about those quail eggs, you poach those. There's probably a little cocaine in those quail eggs. You know?
Oh, yeah.
You get a little...
The ones you make afterwards? I
Yeah,
see what
yeah.
you're
You
getting
can,
at.
you know, I mean, who cares if they're fertilized at this point? I just want that cocaine baby in zygote in my mouth.
Just give me that Coke, baby.
Oh, wow, that would be some fine dining. You're like, we got the braised lamb with poached coke baby.
Only the finest Coke babies. We can confirm these quail had a wonderful time producing this for you.
It would turn into a whole thing, though. Like chickens, you know, people start giving their coke to chickens, and then the eggs would be coke.
I was just gonna say that. Yeah, the coke chickens.
Right, you have like...
How would you like your chicken? Would you like it grilled, fried, baked, or
Yes.
how would you like it?
Poached.
Or what?
Would you like the poached Coke, baby?
I'm on a diet. Can I please have a Diet Coke, baby?
Diet Coke.
Oh, dear, they're all diet.
Ooh, poor quails. I mean, so it took 5 years and $500,000. I mean, 5 years and $500,000. Yeah, that's not a Coke party because like 5 years of a Coke party, that's like... We're talking 20, 30, 40 million maybe. I don't know. Like,
Fucking budget of one small country.
right. It turns into gang warfare after 5 years of a Coke party, really. I would think.
Yeah, it turns into the Eagles and the Rattlers again.
Oh, shit. Those guys burning each other's flags. You know?
Hey, Eddie, did you take my last kilo? You know I had at least another month. You took my last kilo.
Well, I just like those apples, Willie.
It's for the birds! It's for the fucking birds!
I don't give a fuck about the birds. Right now, you need to fly
It's
away.
the quails! It's for the quails!
You're a fucking idiot.
This brings whole new meaning to Doug's Quailman persona.
Oh, poor Patty Mayonnaise. Never, like, even stood a chance against coked up quail, man.
This definitely makes sense now. He's got the belt around his head, underwear on the outside of his shorts. Yeah.
Fucking tweaked out of his mind. He's on like a 10-day bender.
He thinks this bully has turned into like a giant dinosaur that's stealing his girlfriend that doesn't know he exists.
Yeah, he hasn't slept in like 6 days. Of course, Roger's gonna look like a fucking dinosaur. Yeah, he's green too. What a weird show that was.
Yeah.
I have so many weird memories now that I know he's a cokehead. You know.
Did you ever go back and watch that show again?
Yeah, it's fucked,
like,
man.
It's like such minor social problems, and he has like fucking panic attacks every episode about it.
Oh my god, there's new gym uniforms. I'm Quailman. I'm going to my persona. Gotta hide.
Is this going to be Persona 6?
Yeah, like, oh god. Oh god.
Boy. I still need to play what I got.
I mean, and we wonder why a lot of kids are kind of like, I'm afraid of shit, you know, because like Doug was like, oh, they're out of chocolate milk. Oh! Help me, Skeeter. You're on your own, pal. I'm done with you.
Going down to Honkaburger.
His favorite band was the Beats. They listened, you know, the Beats.
Yeah.
Like, nobody else liked them but him, I think. I think he just...
Yeah, but their number one jam. We need more allowance.
enough about this.
Enough about Doug. Let's get back to these coked up birds.
Do the quails fuck a lot to death? I just wonder if cocaine would make them fuck to death.
I don't know.
Okay.
They found out that they made them more open to risky sexual encounters.
So they fuck to death.
Yeah, it's possible.
I think they fucking got all praying mantis, one just pecked right through one's head. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so sad. They just fucked and fell over.
Yeah. That's sad.
Like wet newspaper.
I mean, it's a pretty good way to go out, to be honest.
With a little ting.
Yeah.
Not a bang. It's ting.
Ting, life is done.
Right? The
life is real.
Sweet death.
That's
right.
what orgasm means. Little death.
La petite mort.
Oh.
Little death.
Wow.
Little death.
I learned something today.
So yeah, I mean, they love sex. They love sex on cocaine.
Yep.
That's great. So it's kind of like the 80s, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. It's from what I hear about the 80s, pretty much spot on.
It is. There's a lot of cocaine. I was only 3 foot tall.
Mm-hmm.
Saw things.
That's like table height. You could definitely get at that coke.
Oh yeah, probably got my eyes.
That's
probably
cool.
why I had ADHD. Yeah. It's fucking coke dust all over the place. 80s, yeah. It was just coke was everywhere. It's like stripper glitter.
Oh.
You never get it off you.
That's like Rick and Morty. I see where this is going. I'm coking my eyes, Johnson.
Yeah, and you feel good until you're blind.
Right. Okay, so, yeah. The experiments were relatively successful. They found out that, yes, the birds like coke, and they like fucking. And, that's pretty much the gist of it.
That's great. I'm all down for that.
Yeah, that was well worth 5 years of study, and there was nothing else to spend $500,000 on.
Well, you know what?
What's up?
The National Institute of Health, they do like to spend money in good ways, and they spent $800,000 on a stimulus fund to study the significance of genital washing in South African men.
Oh.
It's our National Institute of Health. I guess they want to help everyone's health.
Sure.
And I don't know. I've never been to South Africa. I don't know if there is a genital washing problem. But the little quip I read it on, it said, if there's a genital washing problem in South Africa, why can't we focus on the one here in our own country?
Mm-hmm.
Brings me to a point that someone I know in the military met someone who did not know how to use a shower.
What?
From the deep south, never showered, jumped in streams his whole life. So when he joined the military, he never used any running water or anything like that. He didn't have running water at home.
Wow.
And this person had to teach this person how to use a shower and how to wash themselves because they didn't know how to wash themselves.
Oh, man.
So it sounds kind of funny, but it's a reality. I mean, there are people out there that don't have what most people have, and running water.
It sounds like Huck Finn is in our military. Is what
Yeah,
you're trying to tell me.
there is at least maybe 0.08, maybe 0.909.
Okay.
Huck Finns in the military, maybe. I'm not saying anything bad about the military. I respect the military, but I have hard evidence that there are Huck Finns that don't know how to wash, and they don't like the lye soap. That lye soap burn around my ring, so it's
It burns down, down, down.
It's because your body ain't used to being washed of its third and fourth layers of skin.
My extradermis.
I wonder how bad of a problem it is in South Africa, to be honest, for genital washing, for it to be a study.
Yeah, that sounds horrible. If I'm to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, it is horrible. It sounds like there was a little problem with some scrot scum, and
Hey, Bill, I saw some fucking disgusting shit. I think I saw maggots in someone's scrotum.
Yeah,
I
no,
thought it was
that's
just me.
that probably could be. You know, like conditions are different out there. You know, so I mean, if
fucked up.
yeah, and it could started from a rumor or something like, hey man, you don't wash your balls,
Yeah.
you can get laid a lot. You know, or something. You know, I mean, I don't really know, but it could just been like some trend, you know, that kind of like daggering in Jamaican clubs, you know, like dudes were busting their penises in clubs doing dagger. And if anybody out there doesn't know what daggering is, it's simulated sex, but this goes to the nth level because like they're really just fucking wailing on each other's pelvises on that club.
Yeah, they go so hard.
Right, and it's both genders, because I've seen like videos of gals just like bam, 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 jump on the guy.
Yeah.
Like it's almost like Dirty Dancing when he catches her in the air. So this gal did like a flying pelvis leap onto his pelvis, knocked the guy down, just, you know, beat on him more though, and just like humped him to death. And I think they won the contest. I hope they won the contest.
What the fuck is wrong with people?
This is daggering, you know. So they should have studied that instead of
Oh, they definitely should. That was my first introduction to Major Lazer, was that one music video.
oh, that one where he like
Yeah.
and
Yes.
he like he's like doggying her kind of around the room, right?
Yeah.
And, like, and head's getting hit in the ground.
Yeah, that's all sorts of wild stuff.
That's some crazy shit for the dance floor. I don't know if I could have handled trying to dagger or being daggered back.
No, those both sound painful and dangerous.
I mean, I guess I don't know if you know, like getting a flying pelvis leap. I mean, that hurts. That would hurt.
It sounds better than it would probably feel.
No, because you can risk rupturing your testicles, or like fucking getting a decent semi, and next thing you know, you break your fucking.
Nah, I'm wearing a
rupture
cup.
vessel.
I need protection. That's what they mean by wear protection out there.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I thought they meant like fucking welding gear and shit.
Oh.
Helmet, gloves.
I think you mean well
Big
done
head.
gear.
Oh, well done.
Yeah. That's why
Job well done.
job well done. We won.
We totally won, and there's no going back to it. But also, there was funding made to see the effects of teamwork with the video game World of Warcraft.
Ooh.
Okay, so the United States funded the University of California of Irvine
Okay.
to fund as much screen time for video games as possible, primarily World of Warcraft.
Sure.
And according to Senator Tom Coburn's report, Wastebook 2010, playing video games organizes collaborative and competitive according to Tom Coburn, starting this over.
Okay.
Yeah. And according to Senator Tom Coburn's report, Wastebook 2010, playing video games, quote, helps organizations collaborate and compete more efficiently in the global marketplace. So if a group of investors are playing WoW together, and, you know, beating all the big raids,
Yeah.
well, then you're going to do better in your profits, right? Because you can coordinate.
Yeah. Everybody knows
Makes
that.
sense. All the years I played WoW led me to a divorce. That's where I went.
Did
Widows
she
of
play
WoW.
Did she play WoW with you?
Hell no.
That's your problem. That's not team building. You were building the wrong team.
I did. It was a team of people I've never met, except for two. You know, but like, yeah, it was just, I didn't see any benefit, really. I didn't gain much, hit W and D to move left and right sometimes.
Yeah.
And then press your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was a mage.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. I was a bitch hunter.
You were worse than a mage. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, as far as like, you know, easiness.
Oh, yeah,
You just press number 1.
Oh,
over
yeah.
and over.
I just let the pet do whatever.
Auto shot.
I got shit to do.
Yeah, getting too deep in this, not even talk about it.
Anywho.
And the other one I read about in this brief list that I thought was funny and just not really too surprising, though, was there was $35 million paid out to 118 phantom medical clinics. And they were clinics established by a criminal network that didn't exist.
Okay.
And there were no doctors involved at all. This was all phony stuff that they generated enough to make, and just add, an address to some suite somewhere in like Long Island.
Yeah.
And there's no doctor, but they would process bills. And $35 million in that.
So what, like health insurance claims?
Right.
Oh, geez.
Right. Paid out, by, people's pockets and through tax money and, so. And it wasn't investigated for many years. This was going on for like 15 years.
Yeah, I believe it.
So
that's probably just the stuff we know about.
Yeah. And who knows if it could still be happening today. I mean, we see those weird commercials sometimes. I don't know how much of insomniac you guys are, but sometimes you see those fucked up commercials for like that fly-by-night insurance at night. It's like for $59.99 you get... And it's like that list. I don't know why I just did that thinking everybody could see that. But just the
reassignment
screen,
surgery.
Right? Or the weird Chiron on the bottom, like, you're going to die of AIDS if you don't buy this. And blood is coming out of your anus. And it's like...
I suffer from all these symptoms. I also suffer from mesothelioma.
If you or a spouse has been suspected of having mesothelioma, you're possessed.
There was a time that I didn't have any... I don't have cable TV now. Okay. I will watch, like, streaming stuff. So I get some commercials, but there was a time where I cut the cord and I used my my hotspot as my phone as a hotspot. Mm-hmm. I had rabbit ears. And I got, 13 channels on Rabbit Ears, all HD.
Nice.
But one of them would air, like, old programming, like Barnaby Jones and, like, Gilligan's Island and Brady Bunch. And it was either mesothelioma or no lube catheters. I was like, oh, wow, like... I kind of dig the idea behind the channel, but fuck your funding. Your funding sucks. Like, it's the 10th time, because it's those channels also where it's like, the Brady Bunch. Hey, no lube catheters. It's like, it doesn't even finish the intro. It just, they just need that funding so bad. So, I mean, I don't know. That might even be a government project. Like no lube catheter.
Ooh.
The government spent $11 million on no lube catheter funding. The testing was painful and horrendous, and nobody talks about it.
Why is it? Why?
Going in.
Why is it lubeless? Why is it no lube?
But speaking of placing things into tunnels... DARPA's pretty good about wasting money too, right?
I heard they're pretty pro at that.
I would imagine, there's so many DARPA things I can't really think of at the moment, but
I was actually looking through a bunch of DARPA stuff, and they made some weird things. You see, like that little gecko claw thing that lets you climb up walls?
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That's a DARPA invention?
Yeah, that's from DARPA.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. DARPA's getting a little bit cooler.
Yeah.
James Bond shit.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
That shit is cool. I definitely want some of that.
Bruce Wayne shit.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what Batman was all along. He's just DARPA guy.
He's just testing stuff.
Right. Like, it's just multiple DARPA guys. Batman.
And Lucius Fox was based on Morgan Freeman.
Oh, you're an asshole. Oh, shit.
Oh, man.
You guys been washing your genitals?
Of course.
I just got back from South Africa.
Of course I washed my junk. That's what they call me, the trash man.
Ooh.
So, DARPA, they made the cool claws. They done some other cool shit. And they spent $500 million supporting ISIS.
What? You said billion?
$500 million, $500 million between the years of 2007 2012 supporting ISIS.
Thanks, Obama.
No. Wrong ISIS, guys.
Oh, okay.
No, it's the Integrated Sensor Is Structure. And what that is, it's a unmanned flying blimp. It's a big, giant dirigible that just kind of hovers around. It's like a big space whale. Oh. No, wait. Almost like a big, like a big space whale.
Cool. All right, so they just remade the Goodyear blimp.
Basically, but it doesn't need anybody in it.
Ooh.
Right.
Remote control.
So, yeah, it's a 450-foot-long surveillance blimp filled with helium, kind of a waste of helium, because we're running out. We're low on helium.
But it sounds cool.
This sounds cool, though, but, it can be launched from any military base, reach an altitude 65,000 feet.
Wow, that's pretty high.
Missiles can't reach it. Can't really shoot at it. Can't shoot that high.
Sure.
Unless you can, shoot a rocket. But not many people have those.
Right.
But yeah, it was you just stay floating autonomously.
Sure.
Just watching.
Yeah, I mean that far out. There's not too much gravity.
Right. What's it gonna do?
You got light gravity up there.
Right, and it's full of helium, so it's just kinda, hey, just chilling.
Yeah, I imagine it sounds like Pee Wee Herman up there.
Hey guys, I'm so high right now.
Yeah, Towley, even better.
So, but it could reach speeds of 100 miles an hour. I don't know what that is in knots, nautical, but
I think that's about 20 knots per hour.
Why is there so little gravity up here?
Oh, jeez, Andy.
It's a really good Don Knotts, guys. I love those. Those are great. Can you do the one from The Incredible Mr. Limpet? Actually, you do that. We'll do that later. But
I'll call you later.
I'll call you guys later. Yeah, you could lullaby me with some Mr. Limpet songs.
Whisper them.
But yeah, when it was airborne, they could use the structure of the blimp to deliver a constant high-def tracking of the ground and air targets day and night. Had an 187-degree range, to pick up everything around it.
That's actually pretty cool, because, high-def stuff usually only works pretty well in the daytime.
Right.
Like, satellite imagery and stuff doesn't work too well at night.
Right. Yeah. So, and it had a 383-mile in the air pickup, so it just kind of hovered around and had solar cells and hydrogen cell batteries, which I think we need in our cars still. I don't know.
They're inefficient. They're expensive to make.
I want the ones like in that dumb Terminator movie that, you have little tiny ones and they blow up and make little mushroom clouds. Those are cool. Yeah, hydrogen fuel, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, whatever. Who cares?
Whatever he did.
Just call DARPA. They probably got your back.
They probably have Terminators.
Oh, yeah. They definitely do. They're working on exoskeletons and stuff. It's close enough.
Use this program. The password is SKYNET. Okay? Number 1.
Skin it.
Linnet skin it.
But yeah, this thing could have stayed in the air autonomously for up to 10 years, guys. 10 years. All by itself. No manning, on the ground manning, and if it kind of got lost, I guess you can fly a jet by and with a needle and pop it,
Yeah, whatever. It's not a big deal. You could probably just, get a big fan out in space, just blow it right back in.
Oh, yeah. That would work, too.
What would it sound like?
Space fans?
With the blips.
That's when it's scanning.
Oh, I like that.
Shit, I thought that was some Johan Johansson just now.
Well, you know what, guys? This project sounds great. It would work really well.
Yeah,
I could actually like even use it like as like a Wi-Fi kind of thing. You know, you could like do like Wi-Fi transmitting.
Oh,
like,
Wi-Fi for the people.
Yeah, bounce it right off. You know, everybody could have some internet.
And you can actually have it. I don't know how efficient it would be for solar, because it'd be up there, right?
Yeah, you're closer to the sun. That's just science.
Yeah,
You can get
65,000 feet. You could get it above most cloud. All the cloud.
Yeah,
so
all
you'd
clouds.
be able to get more of that energy convert.
With some, some technological advancement, something like that could probably work. But you know what, guys? They spent $500 million on this.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was delayed in 2012.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's focus on radar risk detection.
Sure. I mean, they don't want people to see it up there.
Sure, why
Makes
not?
sense.
Like, oh, look at that big cigar again. Okay.
God damn it.
Shoot the needle at it. We don't need to waste a bullet. Just shoot a needle. It'll go down. It's done. And it got canceled outright.
Ooh.
It got canceled outright in 2015.
Oh no.
Done. That's it. $500 million to ISIS. Not that one, though. The other one.
The other one.
The big one. The big floating one.
They're probably worried about Seattle, right? They thought I'd get popped with a space needle.
Right, because when they got a spy in Seattle first, try it out. Right? Space needle, space dirigible, space whale.
Oh, yep.
Space whale.
All the above.
So, yeah, I mean, clearly we've we've seen how wasteful and weird the government spending can be.
Yeah, a lot of weird ideas. I don't know who pitched these and who got them accepted, but shout out to you guys.
Yeah, good job, guys, on coming up with stuff that makes you do little work and very little work at all. Especially the cocaine funding one. That was brilliant.
Yeah, that's a good move.
Went all to birds.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Wink, wink.
Guys, I know we can get some free coke and fucking do some research shit and get paid, man.
We could, subsidize our coke habit with this free coke.
And then our resumes are going to look so good.
Now, and it's clear that not all these plans come to fruition, and most of these plans, granted, are pretty shit. It is thought-provoking to see what kind of missteps towards these, these paths that these idea men, use to bring these things to light, and how they misuse technology, maybe, or even make innovative technology on accident. I still think the dirigible one could have been good for some things.
Yeah, I think that could have been cool.
We don't need to spray shit in the sky to blot out the sun. We just launch 20 billion of those fuckers.
Yeah. Smart.
Blot out the sun, slowly.
Yeah, just giant cameras on flying space-high airships.
Oh, yeah, we could watch everyone.
It definitely does not sound like the plot of one of those Avengers movies.
No, not at all. Joss Whedon doesn't listen to the show anyway, probably. So
he will.
I hope so.
Hi, Joss.
Well, on that note, I'm going to go watch the Avengers and pretend that Joss Whedon is watching or listening as I watch his movie. Maybe Firefly, and just get myself depressed all over again. There's no more Firefly.
Like a leaf in the wind.
I have the DVD box set if you want to borrow it.
Oh, don't you take my sky from me. Tell me I'm pretty, Wash.
Preacher.
But on that note, everyone, be good to yourselves. Be good to everyone. Spend your money wisely. And somebody else will let our money that we pay in taxes be spent unwisely without any control. We have no control over that. So.
That's perfect. Spend it foolishly. Please just entertain me with it.
Right. Just fuck it. You only live once.
Yeah, who cares? Just YOLO our taxes.
YOLO the taxes. That's what they've been doing.
Are you even on here, bro?
I'm gonna spend so much on nothing right now. Just nothing. Quail Coke, Quail Coke, Quails on Coke, Quails doing Coke, Quails doing coke, pecking on the coke, pecking on the coke. Then they peck on each other, peck on each other. Pecker, 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 pecker.
What the hell is going on?
Quails on coke. But remember, as always, be good to yourselves and be good to everyone. I'm Jason.
I'm Kevin.
And I am Lee.
And we're the weird and the weary. Quail Coke. I love it. I love Quail Coke.
So do quails.